tonight for dinner we are having a classic pasta dish, spaghetti and meatballs. I purchased these meatballs at Trader Joe's. We really enjoy the taste of those meatballs. We've also served this with some tomato and basil sauce and Parmesan cheese and a side of grilled asparagus. The grilled asparagus is also from Trader Joe's, and I also really love their grilled asparagus. So that's tonight's dinner, just an easy preparation, spaghetti and meatball with grilled asparagus. And tonight for dinner we are having chicken stew with biscuits. I have also filmed the recipe for this, which I will be posting soon on my channel as well. So tonight for dinner we are having chicken stew with garlic cheddar biscuits. Tonight for dinner we are having taco night. I've set out all the fixins: lettuce, olives, sour cream, cheese, salsa, seasoned hamburger, some corn, things like that. And I've just made my tacos. I've also set out soft taco shells. Some of the people in my family prefer soft tacos. I prefer the crunchy shells that I get at Trader Joe's. And I've served that along with a side of mandarin oranges. So that's our dinner tonight. We're having a taco night and we're going to enjoy a movie and our tacos. Tonight for dinner we are having a chili cornbread bake. So I am serving our chili cornbread bake with the spiced apples that I made today. So that's what we're having tonight: cornbread chili bake and spiced apples. So tonight for dinner we are having pineapple sausages on a bed of steamed sauteed onions, along with some sweet potatoes here. I have just roasted the sweet potatoes and then I just remove the skin, mash them up on the side here, and add a little pat of butter, and it goes along really nicely with the onions and the sausage. And then for dessert I made a big batch of apple bars here, and I will be slicing those up and serving them for dessert. I will also be posting a recipe for these apple bars in an upcoming video here in the next month. So that is dinner tonight: pineapple sausages on onions with baked sweet potatoes and apple bars for dessert. Tonight for dinner we are having hamburger gravy over biscuits with green beans, and I've also made extra biscuits so that we can have some with the apple butter that I made the other day. So this is tonight's dinner: hamburger gravy over biscuits with green beans and apple butter and biscuits. Tonight for dinner we are having a nice fall dinner here of homemade beef stew. I made this in the crock pot all day, as well as some biscuits to go along with our stew. So tonight's dinner is classic beef stew. So tonight for dinner we are having a baked tortellini casserole. I have browned up some hamburger and mixed that with a jar of my favorite marinara sauce, and then I cooked up some of the tortellini from Costco, mixed that all together with about a cup of cheese, and put it in this casserole dish, topped it with some cheese, and baked it for about half an hour. It is a very simple, easy dinner, but it tastes really wonderful. So here it is, all served up: my tortellini casserole and steamed broccoli. So that is tonight's dinner: tortellini casserole and steamed broccoli. Tonight for dinner we are having beef rice and corn. I had some leftover hamburger already browned up and ready to go for a meal, and rather than making the more complicated dinner I had planned, I decided to make beef rice to use up the leftover hamburger, and also so that I wouldn't get my kitchen too messy. Tomorrow is Halloween and I have a lot of appetizers to make and desserts to cook and things like that, so I thought that a simpler dinner would be a good thing to have tonight. So that's tonight's dinner: beef rice and corn. Tonight for dinner we are having Southwest chicken casserole. So here is the Southwest chicken casserole all served up along with a side of corn. I love this casserole with corn. It pairs really well. This is one of my favorite casseroles to make. It is nice and creamy and delicious with a creamy cream of chicken soup base along with some cheese and sour cream, and the can of Rotel that I add really gives it a nice zest. So that is tonight's dinner: Southwest chicken casserole and corn. Tonight for dinner we are having baked chicken drumsticks, mashed potatoes and gravy, and corn. This is just a classic dinner: a basic chicken baked in the oven with a little bit of chicken Montreal. I made the gravy from the drippings from the chicken and just a basic white sauce, and I like to serve this with corn. So that's our dinner tonight: baked chicken drumsticks, mashed potatoes and gravy, and corn. Tonight for dinner we are having chicken soup. I've been making this all day in the crock pot. We are having one of those days where everybody has appointments in different directions and things like that. So those are the days I love to make something in the crock pot that can kind of just sit here and be ready to go when anyone is ready to have dinner. So tonight is chicken soup. And I'm serving that with orzo noodles and some French bread here. So here's my dinner all served up in a nice bowl of chicken noodle soup with a little bit of Parmesan cheese on the top and a nice slice of bread to go with that. So a perfect meal for a cold fall night. And it's definitely nice to have that in the crock pot kind of going throughout the evening so everyone can have dinner whenever they're ready. So that wraps up my meals for the last half of October and the early part of November here. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at some of the meals that we've had over the last couple of weeks. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.